Hey, what's up guys? It's Megan or OpTic Jewel, whatever you want to call me, and this is a commentary on what influenced me to game, and I'm going to be talking about two sides to like what influenced me to game. I think that they can be separated into two, like what influenced me to casually game and then what influenced me to like take gaming more serious. And before I get started, I don't want you guys to think that I mean like serious as in like not having fun with it, because regardless of like taking it serious or not, I think you should always have fun with it. Um, so yeah, don't think it's like, oh, you shouldn't take gaming serious. So yeah, before I get started, I want to talk about that. But okay, so originally, when I was young, I did play games. Like I played Nintendo, I played GameCube, I played stuff like that, but I was never like, really into it. It was more like, oh, it's a rainy day, I'm gonna play a game. So yeah. But what really got me into them was like my mom and my brother and my sister. And I guess my dad too, because when my parents were together, like they played like the Super Nintendo together, like with my brother and with my uncle, and like they would all like make it into a huge competition. So that's like I guess they got my brother into gaming, but like they would all play that together and stuff. And as I got a little older, I kind of got into it. Like me, my brother, and my sister would play um, James Bond together, and like I don't know, like it's really family that got me into gaming. We all played it together. It kind of, brought us together strangely, but then again, it kind of brought us apart because we ended up all being in our own rooms when we got our own Xboxes and like just distancing ourselves from one another. But in the beginning, they were a big thing. But that's before, it became so serious for all of us. But another thing is my brother got me into RuneScape, and I know like a lot of people don't really consider that. Well, I would consider it a game, but I'm not like no skill put into it. But yeah, I would say that. My mom kind of got me into Halo too, because she would always play it, and then when she would like leave the Xbox, me and my friend Jasmine would like get on the mic, and like she'd get on the mic and then I'd play, and then we'd like switch off, and like we would just like mess with people. Really, like that's what we enjoyed doing. Like we just liked messing around. We didn't really think anything of it. We didn't care that we were bad. It was just the fun of it. And yeah, I mean, I can say that for RuneScape too, because like I liked socializing. I think any girl really does like to talk. So at that time, I was like, oh, random people, let me talk to them. I was so weird on RuneScape too. Like I was so scared of people. I would think I was like 10, 9, whatever, and I would like tell them I'm 16, and like I would like be at the little main spot on RuneScape and like be like 1, 2, 3 if you want to be my BF, which is boyfriend. So I'd get free stuff on RuneScape. I mean, I know it's weird, but then I just like dip on them after. But that has nothing to do with this commentary. I don't know. I just wanted to tell you guys that. But I remember the first system I really got, and I wouldn't even consider it a system. The first thing I got on my own was a DS, and I got the DS for that dog game. I doubt you guys even know what I'm talking about, but it was this little dog game, and you could like clean the dogs and like pet them, and I don't know, it was stupid. Now that I look back, like how did I waste my time playing that? Oh, how did I miss this? Before that, Pokemon was a huge thing to me. Pokemon Sapphire, I don't care what any of you say, Pokemon Sapphire is easily the best Pokemon and Pokemon game. So that was huge. I can't even tell you how many times I've played that game, and I love Kyogre. He's the best. I love Torchic, Blaziken. Yeah, they're the best. But that was huge for me, and I'm sure a ton of people think Pokemon is a huge thing for them because, yeah. But that was all like casual gaming. I'm basically like breaking down to you like my casual games, and like I guess the whole thing for that was like family. Family got me into that because my brother also was like, here, let's try this. Use Sapphire and I'll use Ruby, and then we can play against each other. And he'd always beat me, and it sucked. And also Mortal Kombat. We'd play Mortal Kombat as a family, and I don't even know. I was like 7. I don't know how old I was. I was watching some crazy shit at that age, but I mean, we'd all play it together as a family. It's weird. Most families didn't do that kind of stuff, but yeah. So then, when I turned about 14, I was 13. Pretty sure I was 13 because before I moved, yeah, I think. No, I was 14. In the 8th grade, going into 9th grade summer, I found out that I was moving, and I was excited to move, but I didn't think, I thought, I'd kind of move on from Xbox. I didn't think I'd be playing it still, But when we moved, I found out, that my mom, we didn't have a bus system, and my mom was she was a single parent, so I'll talk about that in some other time. But she basically couldn't bring me to school, so I had to enroll in Florida Virtual School, which is virtual school on the computer, and I didn't have any friends. I had lived in the same place for 12 years, so moving was like a huge change, and I didn't know how I became so weird. Like, I'm so different from who I used to be, but I became kind of an introvert. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to talk to people. Like, I felt shy from a year, like 3 years ago. Before I moved, I was really like open and like easily. I like to socialize, but then I became kind of like in my own little circle. I wanted to just be alone, and um, I got really, really into gaming, and I had met a lot of cool people, and they eventually mattered to me. I mean, you guys might think it's weird, but I do think that my Xbox friends matter a lot to me. I care about them. I know it's weird, but I relate to them a lot easier than I do relate to a lot of people in real life, and I'm not saying that for all people, but yeah. So I didn't even really bother to like try and talk to people, and the place that we lived, there were no kids regardless, so I don't know. Um, and then I got introduced. I had already been introduced to sniping before I moved, but I don't know, I started to want to take it serious. I got into competitive sniping, and a big thing for me was setting goals, and I feel like setting goals is like how you begin to take, gaming more serious, especially in Call of Duty. In any form of gaming for like YouTube, you're taking it more to a serious level, in my opinion. And that doesn't mean you can't have fun with it. I'm just saying, like, you spend more time into it than you would with other things. So, by that, I mean, I set goals for myself. My biggest goal was OpTic. I wanted to be the best girl in competitive because at the time there were rankings, whatever. I never did end up being the best because most of the girls hated me and the girls ran the competitive rankings. But, I mean, I wasn't the best either way. I mean, there's always going to be someone better than you. But, so yeah, I had that goal. I had a goal for, like, subscribers, for views, for likes. And, I really, really thought it was the biggest person that inspired me at that time was definitely like Predator and iReaps too, but mostly Predator. I thought it was really cool like to see his videos from like go up from there. Like, I don't know, I thought it was cool, and I thought it was cool like how everyone recognized him and knew him, like, and that was the thing for me. Like, I wanted to be known. I really did. Like, I wanted to just I don't know, like, maybe some of you can relate, I don't know, maybe not all of you, but I really did want to be known, and, yeah. Another thing is, like, my brother takes gaming more serious than anyone in my family. He will tell you any spawn in Halo. He knows like every pro team that was in Halo, whatever. He was really, really into it, but that kind of influenced me because I felt like he was always better than me at everything. So like I was like, maybe I can actually get good at COD, because he didn't really like COD and he sucked at it. So I was like, okay, like I'll try and be good at COD and see if I can show him how good I can be. And that was a big part for me. So yeah, I mean, family is the number one thing for me. I mean, it's probably not a lot of your number one things that influence you to game, but all around it really is my family. And a big thing too is my friends, and yeah, they were like, yeah, Megan, play this, because they knew I played RuneScape. So they were like, try this game, try COD, because they knew I liked Halo, and they're pretty much the reason I got addicted to COD, and now they're the reason I don't like to go outside them. It's like, shout out to you, friends, it's your fault. But yeah, so all around, like, two sides to gaming, the casual side and the serious side, and I can blame my family for both sides. Just kidding, but it was really just setting goals for myself is what influenced me to start getting serious with it. But overall, I had a family that was super into it from the day I was born, and they enjoyed playing it a lot. But I'm kind of interested to know like what got you guys into gaming, so let me know in the comments, and I hope that you guys even understood this commentary. It was kind of weird, but I love you guys, and see you next time. Bye. Mwah.